Welcome back to day 2 of the Republican National Convention. It's now in the books. So have any of Frank Luntz's undecided voters decided to vote for Donald Trump? All right, Frank, I have one question. Can they hear me?
Yes, they can hear you.
All right, first of all, there's a great group of people there. Whoever said 2 pit bulls at the gates of hell cracked me up. I thought that was very funny. And I just want to say to the group, does anybody think that the world is better off, our economy is better off, that the poor and middle class are better off, that we're safer and more secure under Barack Obama's policies? I want them to answer that first before you ask your important question.
And we also have Rudy Giuliani, because that's the highest moment of the campaign. But go ahead.
On a personal standpoint, my kids wouldn't be alive without the Obamacare, in all honesty. The Medicaid expansion saved me financially and saved me. So, yeah, a little better.
I would say the exact opposite about Obamacare. Obamacare, I could afford health care before Obamacare. It got so expensive I can't now.
I agree. We spend so much on insurance, it's almost more than our mortgage.
I am a health insurance agent. And
You are?
I can tell you this
Get out.
is not working. No, it's not. Because and it works for some people, those that fit in the nice silver category, the Medicaid. However, the rates have just gone up 25% each year, and the out-of-pocket is outrageous.
We're closing in on $20 trillion worth of debt, and neither of these people is talking about it. Can we pay for the entitlements that are already bankrupting us before we keep adding new ones?
Sallie Mae's knocking on my door. What are they going to do about my loans?
How much are they?
$180,000. I make almost 50 grand a year.
My 16-year-old, she graduated high school at 16. She's in college right now. We're already in debt because she's going to school pre-med. And she's finished her first year. So, and we're already in debt because we have to get loans for her to go to school.
So Sean's question is,
Frank,
go back to Reagan's question. Are you
Frank,
better or worse off?
Worse.
Hey, Frank, I want to add one thing. Frank, I want to add one thing. I don't know if you can hear me. All right.
Let them.
So here's the question.
Are you?
No, that's my question. All right, here are the numbers. We have
my focus group.
we have 13 million more Americans in poverty and on food stamps. We have 50 million Americans in poverty, 46 million Americans on food stamps. We literally have 95 million Americans out of the labor force. Obama will accumulate more debt than every other president before him combined by the time he leaves office, and we didn't keep our doctors our plan and save money, $2,500 a year. With that said, are we better off than we were 4 years ago?
And you have every right to ignore what he just said. Who is better off today than you were 8 years ago? Who's better off today? 3, 4, 5 of you. Who's worse off today than you were 18 years ago? Just 8 years ago. Does anyone here blame Barack Obama for that?
Yes.
Why do you blame him?
I blame him because, you have all these people on food stamps, and it's a way to control people, okay? You keep them down, and basically he's looking for their vote.
And yet you voted for Bernie Sanders.
You know why? Because Bernie got to my heart, Frank. He's a real guy, and I can relate to him.
Entitlement. Yeah. Jesus. I mean.
No, entitlement Jesus? Praise the Lord.
He's a real person, a real man that got to my heart.
I am a fraud investigator for Cuyahoga County, and they've changed the way that we report stuff. Now people are not liable to report changes. I could apply for food stamps today.
And who do you blame for that? Who do you blame?
The federal government.
Federal government. Barack Obama?
Barack Obama.
Yes or no?
I don't blame Barack.
Buck stops
You don't
there.
blame Barack Obama?
No.
Starts on top.
Okay, last one.
Look, I mean, the country wasn't in great shape under George W. Bush either, okay? There was a lot of debt under George W. Bush. We got into these wars under George W. Bush. I'm tired of debating between George W. Bush, Barack Obama. I want to hear about what the future of our country is going to be like. I want to hear about what Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are going to do for our country. And I want specifics and policy.
So, Sean, I want you to see the highest moment of the debates, of the convention so far. 2 nights, half done. Rudy Giuliani, defending the cops, scored the highest of anything that we have seen so far. Let's take a look at that Dow score.
We know the risk you're taking. And we say thank you to every police officer and law enforcement agent who's out tonight protecting us, black, white, Latino, of every race, every color, every creed, every sexual orientation. When they come to save your life, they don't ask if you are black or white. They just come
Who loved it?
Loved it.
Who absolutely thought it was absolutely amazing? Tell me why.
Unification.
Go ahead.
He included everybody, all races, all creeds, everybody.
Why was it so powerful?
Giuliani is the first to admit that, the police had done something right, something's wrong, and that applies to Black Lives Matter, everybody. Let's punish the wrongdoers.
My father's a Cleveland cop, so in an era of so much animosity towards police, that moment of genuine appreciation was very special to me.
One more.
I saw that passion, that drive that we saw on 9/11, and it was just, it resonated with me when he started talking. It was like we were standing there all over again.
I watched you guys as you reacted to it, and it's the first time that I've actually seen you engaged. So here's the $64,000 question.
Hey.
Convention half over. Have you moved towards Trump? Have you moved towards Clinton? Or are you exactly where you were 48 hours ago? Who has moved towards Hillary Clinton? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. Who's moved towards Donald Trump? 2, 4, 6, 7 of you. Who has not changed at all? 2, 4, 6. How can you not change after seeing all this?
They're both profoundly unworthy of the office. You're asking me whether I want to be stabbed in the left eye or the right eye, Frank. They're toxic candidates.
How can you not have moved?
I can't move because I hate both of them. I don't want to vote for either of them. My vote is sacred, and I don't want to waste it.
Exactly what she said. I don't want to vote for either one of them, to be honest. I don't know what's going to happen between now and the time for us to go to vote.
But you've seen so much of it.
Yeah, but look at who they are and what they are.
It doesn't matter who's speaking for them and how well they're speaking. They're speaking for Donald Trump. End of story.
Go ahead.
But at the same time, I mean, I got moved tonight. Donald Trump Jr. moved me over. If his father can be half as real as he was, I'm willing to reconsider where I'm going on, because my family's going to kill me for it.
Absolutely. I'm open to voting for Donald Trump. He can sell it to me this week if he does a good job.
Were you open 48 hours ago?
Not as much as I am now.
I want a masculine America. We've been emasculated with division. When you divide someone, you are emasculating this country. I want what Rudy Giuliani said. We love the police. We respect the police. We're going to bring people together, black America, white America, America. I'm a patriot. I have my liberty is DNA. DNA is my liberty. Liberty is in my DNA.
You frighten me.
I know I do, Frank.
Sean, I may not make it to tomorrow, but if we do, we're going to take a look at Mike Pence's speech. This is going to be critical, since obviously they care about the vice presidential nominee, some other big speakers tomorrow, and we're going to see if our undecided, independent, leaning Republican and Democrat, we're going to see whether Ohio voters are changing their minds tomorrow night.
What a great group, Frank. Thank them on our behalf. We got Newt Gingrich tomorrow night. Laura Ingraham, who's on our show tonight. Both of them, they'll be there. So we'll see you back here for another focus group. Frank Luntz, thank you. Thank everybody in the room for me. And joining us now.